of gaining an advantage in the offensive defensive line. So I think we're going to see downhill run game. I think we're going to see play action pass. And the team that's able to impose their will up front along the trenches, I think that's going to be the team that finds himself at the end of this one coming out with the win.
An electrifying run, bringing it all the way inside the 15-yard line.
She's all right.
A big play right out of the gate on the first play. A gain of 48.
Yeah.
Down at the 12. It's first and 10. On the ground, this is James Cook. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle.
Down to
It's 2nd and 5. They run over center with Robinson. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these Cook.
That one, take it in. Matt Holland. Touchdown, Atlanta. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive.
You started
and early 6 points.
Why did you say you started the game? Why didn't you tell me?
Showing off the big
play. You didn't say anything. You were over there saying the goddamn song.
Couldn't have timed it more perfect.
On the quick, right? 18. What's up?
Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And
when I hear the beginning of this song, I just be like, this is song sexy right? And I just see Shawn Michaels dance to it with sexy
mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it. We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground. If you want to be a top-notch NFL DB, of course, yes, the athleticism is a given. But it's really, you have to be instinctive. The instincts are what allow you to maximize those physical skills. And you saw him on full display right here, leading in the big-time breakup.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. They'll run for it. It's McCaffrey. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' 1st down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
4 yards. It's 1st down, Vikings.
Moving to his right. And he can't hang
17
on
catch
through
ball.
the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
How's the set? 18. Set. Set.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Flush to his right. Down. Deep shot for Amon-Ra. And the Falcons will take over here just shy of the 30.
That's talk the way she did. You quit?
Yes, he did.
God damn!
You took too long again.
It's like the 3rd. The 3rd fucking drive. It was technically the 2nd drive.
One hand on his queen, on the freak. He probably thought they wanted me. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause her sign ain't in the streets.
Pretty.
From the host of Super Bowl 50 back in February of 2016, here's a look at the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis, thrilled to be with you from the broadcast booth. And partner, before we get this thing started, what are you going to be watching?
Who gets off to a fast start? In horse racing terms, they talk about catching a flyer out of the gate. Who sets the pace and makes the other team chase?
It's time to put him down.
Saint and Viking Morton Anderson to get this one started. And we are underway on Sunday Night Prime Time.
So Cowboy guys fast.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. No sweep. Smash. 19 Lions. 79 Broncos.
Elway. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
And that certainly could be a sign of things to come because they're blitzing to start this ball game. And it works for them there as they force the incomplete pass.
2nd and 10. Now Elway.
I got it, dude.
Solid move, but he's corralled just beyond the 40. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Now it's Elway. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
In motion, the tight end. Elway to throw again. Looking deep for Hayward Bay. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Darius Hayward Bay, 46 yards. And the Steelers pick the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30.
The 16's not going to go for 2. So if you do 2, it goes up to the next number. But if you do more, like every 3 or more, it goes up.
Looking to put a drive together.
So like this 32 would be.
Now a first carry here for Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Now it's Elway. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45. 4 yards the pickup, first down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. And
pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Lamar Woodley. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Now rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
After the interception, here's Elway. This is Smith with a ground. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The big gainer there on the catch and run. 37 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to get that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted.
There
he goes left side. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets him on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick six.
And I know from experience throughout the week when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick sixes and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We scored. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
23 yards on the tuck and run.
He was certainly quick to atone for his early game interception. Instead of making another mistake forcing something, he reset himself and found a lane to pick up the first down.
Here's Elway to throw. This is complete to Holmes. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. So 30 more yards and another first down.
Oh, shit's giving.
Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6.
That's right here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
2nd and 3 with the ball sitting on the 5.
Here we go.
Off the option, that's complete. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break.
This nigga failed in the end zone.
Steelers taking it in from a yard out. And the Steelers have taken the lead. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it as we resume action. Anderson now to kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
Just keep chasing,
offense out there for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the interception they had in the last
even the best in the game, you're going to have teams that just doesn't go right for you and intercept for the results. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
You know what? I thought there was something missing. Is CPU tackled mother look?
Before he takes it inside the 40. It's a gain of 16, first down Falcons. After the toss, well executed there to find the space and then eventually get out of bounds after a good gain.
And for the toss play to be that successful, you've got to control the edge. And oftentimes, if you've got a tight end who can do that, that allows that toss play to get called often during a game.
Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive lineman creating space for their runners. I don't know what Coach told me before. He always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Now no way to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st. Now Morton Anderson for the field goal try. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. So out now comes the field goal unit for the Falcons. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. Anderson's kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell us end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out when they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. No matter what the defense throws at them, they feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down. They'll keep it on the ground. Vic, and a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down. Here's Elway. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Holmes. 23 yards the pickup there. Elway now off of play action. Completes it to Hayward Bay. And it will out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Elway. He's got Smith here. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. On second down, they'll run it here. And he's going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
19
Whale throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Steelers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game.
Anderson to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch on the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. To throw is Elway. It is incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Sets up the screen to Robinson. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
That's what she wants to say.
It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people would think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
On second down, another shot for Robinson. And the defense closes quickly there, and they get maybe a yard to the 33. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the shotgun, Elway. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Well, if they have any designs of getting back into this football game in the second half, they're going to need to be much sharper offensively than they were on this opening possession. Not much happening here, and it'll lead to a 4th down.
And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Here we go, 19.
He'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Brought down that time by Nolan Smith.
We know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. From the gun on third down. Elway. That's to his running back, complete. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up fourth down. A nice job of bringing that in, but why was he so close to the sideline there? They had all kinds of room in the flat.
A little bit of a lack of coordination between him and the quarterback, because both of them should have seen that room that was available, that space. Stop your route a little bit shorter, put it on him, and let him turn and get upfield.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out when they pulled into football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They got to get going.
2nd and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara. Oh, it's intercepted. He was trying to get it to Ridley. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. Well, whatever adjustments they're trying to make over on that sideline, Charles, this defense, they just seem to be a step in front of them and not giving them a chance to implement any of those changes. And here, a pick 6, and they widen the lead.
At least a step ahead, maybe even 2 steps. And right now, they are thinking hard about putting this opponent away. That turnover, it grew their lead and just totally deflated that offense. Now these next couple of series, you can take them out of the game entirely if you continue on this pace.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Yes.
Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
I tuned in when I started losing. That's bad.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
That was a name.
Back to throw. Elway. And Steve Smith hauls it in. And he's brought down. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That's a nice play there.
Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
As soon as he leaped out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Looking to throw. Elway. Over the middle, complete. It's Gonzalez. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him, and what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles.
And for the 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. And the Steelers are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. begins here on a Sunday night. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now here in...
Yes. Yeah, fuck that.
Hey, give me the D, give me the E, give me an A, give me an M, and give me the ring. Give me the lock, give me the rock, and give them the key.
We get in the session right now. Gold 1.
I'm a direction to write about. Did too much numbers to type them out. But I went away from that Michael route. Step on my brothers, we hike them down. I'ma step on my brothers, the hype inside. I've been married them, but I can't wipe and I'm
And the
I
play
feel like
ball.
I love the prices now. Should've started with that. Yeah, different than all of them rats. My heart is a test. Lab on them outside, it's up in the back. I've been walking them down and then walking them back like ill. Y'all gotta sell that. And the waist can't get they belt back. If I fell back, that girl felt that. Just these Jones, I just these belts. Give me a T, then give me the E, then give me an A, give me an M, and give me the ring. Give me the lock, give me the rock, and give them the key. And it's only me. Wait till they, they give me a team. 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 They wanna scheme. Cause I wanna see. And she want a team. And she want a team. And she want a team. But they don't running all the games on. But they don't running all the games on. But they don't running all the lanes on. Big chains on. Big games on. But they don't running all the games on. But they don't running all the games on. But they don't running all the lanes on. Big games